Hi friends. In our previous video I played the tune All Those Endearing Young Charms, and I want to introduce it to us today because it's important for us to learn, as we said, the core of the tune and not necessarily someone else's version of the tune. I don't want you learning my version, I want you learning the core, but I want to show you my version so that you get a feel for things you could do. That's one of the reasons we always encourage each other to watch and listen to good Irish music. Find these on YouTube. Find people playing jigs and reels and get into the feel and the flow of the music. Find people that know what they're doing in the expression and learn from them. But learn the heart of the tune and not someone else's expression of it. Or as we learn it and play it, we'll find that we're only playing how someone else expressed it when we need to know the core of the tune. As you're playing a tune, add in the ornaments. Maybe you're only happy with cuts and taps at the start. You add some tonguing, you get more comfortable, you add some vibrato, you learn a little more, you add a roll in. So all that, add all those, but learn the core of the tune. That's what I want to do today. And I have started adding chapters to my videos so that as you go through them, you can go back to where I played the video and do a play along with Scott, because I want you to know the core of the tune. Then go and work on personalizing it. Watch more recordings of the core of the tune and see how others personalize it. And then come back and play it again and again and see how you do. I'm excited today because I actually know the story behind the tune. Thomas Moore, an Irish poet born in the late 18th century. Then earlier in the 19th century, he married an Irish actress, Elizabeth Dykes. And into their marriage, while Thomas was traveling on business, Elizabeth contracted smallpox. And when she recovered, her face was quite disfigured as a result. Thomas returned home. He found Elizabeth in the bedroom with the door closed, not wanting him to enter, refusing to come out. He went to his study. He penned 2 verses, came back after doing that for a few hours, and sat outside her closed door, which is why I recorded yesterday in front of a closed door. And he read her these 2 verses that are beautiful, and they're reassuring her that all the fleeting beauty of youth is not what he married. He loves her, even if the beauty of youth fades. Look up the poem. 2 amazing verses. I'd love for you to read through those. And then, from what best I could tell, John Stevenson took the poem and set it to an old Irish tune. And different people disagree on that, and some agree, but that's a story I seem to find most consistently, so that's fine. What we're going to do, I'm going to play the core of the tune, then I'll walk you through some of the bits of it, talk about some ornaments, some different things I found to do, and then after that, I'd like you to go back to the core of the tune and play along with Scott to get that. I'll also make available in the show notes a link to a place where you could download both the music and the whistle tabs if you use either of those. They'll be on the same PDF file for you to download for free. So make that available to you there. So, all those endearing young charms played with no ornaments based on the core of the tune. Obviously, there are many settings for a tune, as you'll see on like the session website, but I chose one of the most consistent and make that available for us. So the tune, All Those Endearing Young Charms, Has a few octave jumps that might catch you off guard. Work on those if need be. Remember, as you play, to go back to trouble spots and just play them again and again until your hands start getting it okay. So, all those Endearing Young Charms. It's got a little two-note walk-in. Starts with the F sharp down to the E, and so. Okay, so that's the tune itself, the core of this tune. Learn that and then experiment with it. There are a number of sections where a note is repeated and you don't want to just play that. You want to throw in an ornament to differentiate between them at the transition to the second, or one ornament for the first and then a transition to the next. You also have some longer held notes, like that F sharp there on the first line that's held for a beat and a half, and then a whole beat on the next. You can add a couple ornaments there. As you like. On that same sequence on the third line, that, in my expression of it, I kind of wanted, you could do a couple of things. You could do like a cut into that first F sharp and then a little roll into the second, so it doesn't feel so bad. Or I even like to add a transition between the two notes and step it down to an E. You noticed that on my recording yesterday. Again, your expression of it. There's nothing really that's going to catch you off guard here. Good tune to work on your tone quality, consistent airflow, and I think you'll find that you're able to express it well. So enjoy that tune. Play it, play it, play it until you can play it easily yourself. So now go back to the Play Along with Scott section. I've got that chaptered. And if you like the music or the tabs, download those first. Put them on your iPad, print them off, whatever you want to do. Or just watch my fingers and listen, and then repeat and replicate that, because I want us to learn this tune and then express it for yourself. Until next time, my friends, this is Scott Shade. Happy Lodi whistling.